Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and welcome back to my channel. I'm missing my background today, but I'm here with a very interesting topic, that is AWS DevOps versus Azure DevOps. While comparing AWS DevOps with Azure DevOps, I'll take two factors into consideration in today's video. Number one is the future of AWS DevOps versus future of Azure DevOps. Number two is the learning path or the roadmap. Roadmap of AWS DevOps versus roadmap of Azure DevOps. This video is going to be very interesting because I've seen a lot of people have confusion and questions around these topics, and I'll try to cover the same things in today's video. So please try to watch it till the end. Let's start with understanding the future of AWS DevOps versus future of Azure DevOps. At this point of time, if you go to Google and search for cloud providers with large market share in DevOps, it's quite obvious that AWS has the large market share. But because we are talking about the future, you can notice the adoption of Microsoft Azure is quite high. That means any new customers that are trying to enter or build DevOps culture in their organization are looking at Microsoft Azure. Probably down the line, that means 2 years or 3 years down the line, we might see AWS as well as Microsoft Azure having same amount of market share when it comes to DevOps. At this point of time, AWS is the winner. Future, it's okay whether you're learning AWS or Azure. Now, what does this mean to you? Abhishek, can you explain without any confusion? For sure. If you are targeting DevOps and cloud jobs, probably in the next 6 months or in the next 3 months, I would personally suggest AWS as an option for you to start learning, because your chances of resume getting picked up or chances of getting more interview calls is with AWS. Answer is quite, the reason is quite obvious, because many companies use AWS, so your chances of getting more interview calls will be more with AWS. If you are thinking about 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, or probably if you are thinking about switching to DevOps in somewhere in the near future, you can also pick up Microsoft Azure. There will not be any problem, and you will get good number of calls with Microsoft Azure as well. Now, as a DevOps engineer, if you are already a DevOps engineer, if you are in a safe position, what should you or how should you see this? Personally, what I would say is you should not be bothered about AWS, Microsoft Azure, how and who occupies the large market share, because when it comes to practice, organizations often take cloud cost as the primary reason to pick up the cloud platform. Why do you think organizations are moving from AWS to Azure or Azure to AWS? One of the primary reasons, if you do the market research, is because of the cloud cost. Whoever gives large amount of discounts, organizations just simply move from that platform to the other platform. Now I'm talking about majority of the companies. It's not right with 100% of the companies. Some companies think about their architecture, some companies think about the performance and different metrics, but majority of the companies pick up cloud cost as the primary reason. So as a DevOps engineer, what you need to do is you need to keep your basics strong. That's where my second point comes into picture, the roadmap to become AWS DevOps and the roadmap to become Azure DevOps. For any of these platforms, whether you want to become AWS DevOps engineer or Azure DevOps engineer, the first thing that you need to do is start with DevOps. That is, keep your basics very strong. If you don't understand the concept of Kubernetes, it doesn't matter if you're learning EKS or AKS, that is Elastic Kubernetes Service by AWS or AKS by Azure. It's very difficult for you to understand these concepts because they are the services that are provided by the cloud platforms. Underlying concept is Kubernetes. So always start with understanding the DevOps concepts first. Keep your basics strong with Kubernetes, Terraform, Ansible, CI/CD, Git, and all the fundamental topics. For example, all the concepts that we covered in the DevOps Zero to Hero. Why did we start with DevOps Zero to Hero? Why not with AWS Zero to Hero? Because if you understand DevOps Zero to Hero concepts first, it's very easy for you to understand AWS Zero to Hero. All the concepts that we covered on the AWS Zero to Hero more or less rely on the fundamentals of DevOps concepts. Let me give some examples. EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service. If you know the concept of Kubernetes, you can learn EKS in a couple of days. Let's take example of EC2 instances. If you know the concept of virtual machines, EC2 instance you can just learn in one single day. Let's take example of code commit. Let's take example of CI/CD pipelines. In AWS you have code build, code pipeline, all these concepts. Whereas all of these lie on the fundamentals of CI/CD. Similarly with Azure DevOps as well. So whether you want to become AWS DevOps engineer or Azure DevOps engineer, keep your basics very strong with the DevOps concepts. If you want to understand what these DevOps concepts are, you can check out our DevOps Zero to Hero playlist. All the concepts that we covered in the DevOps Zero to Hero playlist are something that you have to start with. Now, let me conclude this by saying if you are worried about the future of these cloud platforms, which one is going to play a critical role in future, personally, I feel couple of years down the line, both of them might have the same market share, or even Microsoft Azure might have little more depending upon the investments Microsoft is doing in the DevOps architecture or the DevOps culture, how they are building their DevOps modules or the services. Probably Microsoft Azure might have little more market share, but at this point of time, AWS is the winner. So depending upon when you want to switch to DevOps field, if it is immediately, AWS is something that you have to look out for. If it is a futuristic thought, if you want to switch 1 or 2 years down the line, Azure is something that you have to look at. So this is the video for today. If you have any more questions on this topic, do let me know in the comment section.